Hello, welcome to the Liliantia Show. Today I'm coming on to share a message from Merlin about what does he want me to call it? Well, it's a message from Merlin, and it's about not what is to come, but what is now. And I don't know what to call that. The power that be this moment. Believe in the power of you right now. But whatever. It's a message from Merlin. That's what you're here for, right? I do have some notes, but he is present and has a lot to share, I'm sure. But I do want to keep this short, so we'll see how we can manage that. If you are new, you're welcome. My name is Liliantia. I'm a psychic realm channeler and energy healer. I specialize in working with magical realms. I work with dragons, unicorns, mermaids, fairies, all of the different magical beings. Merlin is one of my main guides that comes forward, as well as Sophia, the goddess. And there's a lot of other amazing beings that come forward, and I'm sure my videos kind of go all over the place when it comes to spirituality because I do all kinds of things. But this video is with Merlin, and this video is very relevant to a lot of the other messages that I have been called to share, either on here or on social media. So I'm just going to kind of let Merlin come forward and share what needs to be said, the message that you need to hear right now. If it sounds familiar, you may have heard it from me somewhere else. So what he came forward with, it's kind of funny because when I connect with Merlin, he's always doing something. Like, he's very focused on a task. He's very purposeful and focused. And another thing, he's reminding me that some of you have not seen any of my videos on Merlin before. So make sure to go to my playlist and see my other Merlin videos, because if you don't know who Merlin is already, Merlin, first of all, is a title. But the Merlin that I connect with and channel with is the Merlin that we know from myth and legend. That is the Merlin that I feel the strongest connection with at this moment in time. Of course, somebody's messaging me. And usually I close Facebook, but I didn't close Facebook. I'm like, oh, this is going to be super fast. No one's going to message me. Yeah, right. Now all of a sudden the messages are pouring in. So what he said is your power is in your magic right now. So what he was trying to get across is that you're spending so much of your time focusing on who you will be, who you will become, what you will do when you become this other person, or when you become more of who you are, what you will do when you learn new things. And he is saying that your magic is in right now, what you have right now. It is all already within you. But when you are spending all of your time and all of your energy focusing on what will be, you are not exploring what is already here and what you are already working with. He says first of all, it's all in you. Stop pushing it to when. When I learn this, when I do this, when I go there. Instead, what is it right now in this moment? Anytime you say when it is pushing it to a future. Of course, there's no such thing. So that means that it will forever be in the future. But if you are embodying the energy in this very moment of, I am already incredibly powerful and I have everything in me to do what I am here to do right now in this moment. That doesn't mean it's not going to change and grow and expand. Of course it is. It's ever changing and growing and expanding. But it grows and expands by already holding that energy within you as your truth. It's not about who you are becoming. It's about who you are right now in this moment. It's not who you will be next year, next 10 years. It is who you are right now. He wants you to look at what makes you afraid of being who you are in this moment. What makes you feel lack in who you are right now in this moment? The sun decided to come through a little bit. I should have sat on the other side, but that's okay. It is what it is. Right now in this moment, you are everything you need to be right here, right now in this moment. You have all of the skills you need to do to do what you are here to do right now. You don't need to wait to do what you feel called to do. It is not about what is to come. It is about what is now. So when you're looking at, here's an example, perfect example, and it's about purpose. People feel a lot of lack in their purpose. Like they feel lackful in the sense that they say, I don't know what my purpose is. I feel I have a greater purpose here, but I don't know what that purpose is. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to live my purpose. I don't know what to do is purposeful. I don't know how to make an impact. I don't know how to change the world. I need to learn this and this and this and this before I can do anything. Oh, I'm going to start doing this. And when I do this, then it will help me to do this. Now, I want to say, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do any of those things. But when it stops you from doing the things in this moment that you are meant to be doing in this moment, that you're living in that is when it becomes a problem. So it is that right now in this moment, you need to remember that you are a divine being with infinite intelligence because you are connected to the divine. You are wise. You have lifetimes of experience. Now, that doesn't mean that you should say, oh, well, I've had many past lives, so I'm going to do past life healings, even though I don't know what to do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is work with what you have right now in this moment from a place of gratitude and grace and knowing that that is enough right now. Once again, I want to stress this does not mean that you say that it doesn't mean that you don't ever do any other courses, any other programs, because you're just going to focus on you right now in this moment. No, you are ever expanding. You're an ever expanding being. You are here to always expand and learn and grow new things. But you do not have to wait to live in purpose until you have the proper training. You live in purpose in this moment. That doesn't mean that your purpose isn't changing and growing. It is always, 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 always changing and growing. But you step in where you are right now in this moment, whatever that may be. So if you're saying, I don't know what my purpose is, I don't know what my purpose is, you're never going to know what your purpose is. So instead, you come back to you and you say, okay, today I'm connecting to myself. I'm feeling love within me. Love is my purpose. Because we all know love is a purpose for all of us. We're all learning love at a deeper level. So then you can focus on love is my purpose. Gratitude is my purpose. And the more that you connect within, look at that spider web right there. The more that you connect within, the more you take time for you and to allow the divine to come to you, to come through you, to flow through you, to influence your life through the space that you make for the divine to come in, the more you will know what is next. The more you will know from your own experiences, oh, I went through this experience, I need to share it. I need to share this wisdom that I gained or remembered because I went through this myself. I have firsthand knowledge. I know how it feels. I know how I learned and I grew from these experiences. That is a purpose. But people are single-minded when it comes to purpose. They're so intently focused on it being one big grand thing that they forget that we are here to experience love and joy. We are here to experience a deeper connection with the earth, to heal the earth. So much of my work is behind the scenes, is collective healing. So much of my work is nobody knows anything about. I don't talk about it except for maybe, here and there. I had somebody visit me today. We were having deep conversations for several hours. I shared a recent healing that I did for the collective that was releasing souls that had been traumatized in World War II. But there's so much that we just have to allow ourselves to follow intuitively. And we do that by knowing ourselves, by our connection to ourselves and our connection to the divine and our connection to the earth. Because we are here on earth to do that. And oftentimes we forget that part of it, that we're here on earth to create change. But remember the lack. You don't need any lack. You have what you need for this moment in time for your purpose.